you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe.
Underway, and the first pitch is a fastball on the outside corner. It was penciled into either everyday shortstop, but he has dealt with injury, and that's a good start for Liam Peterson.
Liam Doyle for Tennessee and Kate Anderson from LSU. They're up in the 45% range.
Fullback. In there for strike three. Little Bender with the game-winning two-run homer in the top of the ninth on Tuesday in that midweek game as this one gets away, and all those throws over from Liam Peterson. In the dirt, walked it. First free pass, trying to take third, and out at third is Goldbeck. You talked about Luke Heyman, the catcher. They committed 8 errors. Still managed to get the win. That stays high, and it's a walk right away to Bozer. It's sharply back up the middle. That's a base hit. An 0-2 pitch that Shelton rams right back through the box. Already 6'3", 215. Little inside-out swing. He's going to dump this into left field for a base knock. Trying to score here is Bozer. There will be no play at the plate, and Florida leads 1-0. Scored Tony Newbeck. He's nicked up. Line drive, left field, into the corner, and going home run. Luke Heyman with a rifle shot, a 3-run homer. And it's 4-0 Gators here in the first inning.
So you've seen everything we've talked about why walks are a problem. In the first hit of the game, Killenbrink walks Bobby Bozer. And he falls behind Luke Heyman right there. And he makes him pay. Change up out over the plate, 2-2, and he goes out and gets the barrel to left field. And he has not missed a barrel from these Florida Gators. So if they just basically, after those strikes, they're going to climb back in.
Oh my, look at this. Forget about it. Macon doesn't even run to the wall, just watches it leave. A solo shot for Sear. Back-to-back homers here in the first for Florida. And it's now 5-0 Gators.
The tone was set with the first hitter. Walks Bobby Bozer on 5 pitches, and so far, base hit, home run. And that was a no-doubter. Center cut right at the waist. Blake Sear knew right away. And the Gators 5-0, and there's still nobody out.
It's more than a year process. 2-2, swung out and missed. That's a strikeout. First out for Killenbrink, and a much-needed
trial by fire right here for the freshman.
1-0 to Hayden Yost, and he's going to sling it into center field for a base hit. Drove in 6 runs in the NCAA tournament's first round, and that is hit deep to the power alley, and that is off the wall. Pierre Seals quickly gets it back on the infield. Stopping at third is Yost, and that's a double for Ashton Wilson. Swept at Tennessee, swept here by Georgia. And it gets off the glove of Mateo Cerno, and that's going to allow Yost to score. Over to third is Wilson.
Splashed around, then all of a sudden you feel better about yourself, and this could get Florida kick-started for sure.
It's Wilson at third. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. So Killenbrink strikes out the side. That's the good news for Missouri fans. Cut down dramatically on home runs allowed. Here's a line drive to center, and that's going to get down in front of Hayden Yost. There's Seals away from first. Ground ball. Could be 2. They're going to get the force at second, and not in time for the double play.
You know, and Shelton played third base his freshman year at Alabama. Now he's a shortstop.
Cerno with the comebacker, and that will be 2 to end the inning. This one is lifted to center. This is going to stay in the ballpark this time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Killenbrink. Patterson, the third baseman for Missouri, and he's going to test that power alley. Bounces off the base of the wall, and he'll coast into second.
Doyle leads the team league in strikeouts, gets it at 46%, but
hey, that's going to be extra bases in the corner. Patterson's going to coast around to score. As back-to-back doubles plate the first run of the series for Missouri. Payoff pitch. Walked it 2 weeks before the season started. Breaking ball into right field. And they're going to go station to station. Bases loaded for Missouri. Swinging at the first pitch is Macon, who struck out his first time to the plate. Pops it up in the foul ground, and Lawson gets to it. That's a big out. Payoff pitch. Outside, walked in a run. Second walk of the inning, third of the game for Peterson, and it's 6-2. And got him to go down swinging. Called strike three on the outside corner. Back-to-back punch-outs. Director of Player Development. Right behind the plate. Swung out and missed. You can see his situation. And that's a 4-pitch walk. SEC Network Plus. Runner goes, and it's popped up. And there's room for the first baseman, Lovich, and he makes the catch to end the inning.
And it's directly tied to the NIL money, right? But
Liam Peterson, it's his 6th strikeout. Only 4 everyday starters came back from that team. He's pounded down the line past Patterson into the corner. Bozer is going to lope into second with a stand-up double with 1 out.
swinging this guy, the Alloy kids over at Arkansas.
Outside, bases loaded. Grounded sharply into left field, base knock. Bozer scores easily. They will hold Shelton at third. So it's now 7-2. Bases still loaded for Blake Sear. 2-2. Scooped up by Patterson, goes home for 1. Not in time at first for the double play.
Tough to play, and I don't know why Doné was pulled other than the 2 strikeouts, but they'll be my case.
Off the glove of Lovich, into the outfield. That's a base hit for Stripling. 2 more runs are going to score, and it's now 9-2 Gators. Called off the bench, Stripling comes in as a pinch hitter and delivers at plates 2.
And stay back, let the ball travel over the plate.
Pounded to first. Lovich will toss it over to Lucas.
The 3-1 is also going to be the 3-2.
In on the hands that hit him. Slow roller, won't be 2. They're going to have to go to first for the out there.
Played at Clemson.
2-2, got it. Macon reaching for it. Comes up empty, 2 down. Boy, quick work. Popped up on the infield. The pitcher calling for it, now being called off by the third baseman Patterson, and that's the smart play. Taking advantage of the situation, and that does hit him. Bozer takes that one off the arm pad. And the runner's gone. Stolen base for Bozer. There were some stretches during the season where he was very quiet. He's been more consistent this year, and he draws a walk there on 5 pitches. To the second baseman, gobbled up by Basler. He'll throw to first. So Patterson with a double, and now a walk. Bring Longhorns baseball back to real national prominence. That was a really good at-bat for Knudsen.
Like, A&M has the arms. Ryan Prager last year was one of the best.
To first, and a collision ball comes loose. And everybody's safe. To second, line drive.
But he's set up inside.
Hit hard to second again. Nadeau to first. And Missouri leaves him loaded. Tries the bunt again. This is a good one. Lucas falling down.
Wow.
Got him, and that time Lovich did keep his foot on the bag. Nadeau 0 for 3. But a ringing single to center with one out here in the seventh. That is hit number 10 for the Florida Gators. 1-2 to Bozier. Ripped into left field, base hit. Rounding second, holding there is Nadeau. Hit hard, hit deep, has a chance. Off the wall, crashing in the wall is Nicoletto. He scrambles back. He will try to get it in quickly. 1 run scores, 2 runs are in. Almost ended the game. He'll have to settle for a 2-run double.
On the outside corner. Either way, great pitch.
It's down, walked it. And so Blake Sear, who also has a home run tonight, will stride to the plate, and he'll try to end it. Struck him out, and we play on.
Haven't actually started the way they had hoped. They've all got the pieces to make this run.
They throw down to first to retire PRC. Hit batter. Lovich is up. Rips it to first. That's one. And not going to get a double play. Build for the end of the season. 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Team, even though they have fallen out of the rankings now. That is Scorch to second. Look at Basler making a nice play. Peyton Basler. For game 3. Boy, that is low. Down the line and off the base of the wall for Wilson. He's going to hustle into second and won't get there.
Get in. Remember, they were sweating it out just to get in the field of 64, but they make a run at the SEC tournament, get all the way to the final. Get the pull side, look the other way because of that sinker. Then comes inside and walks it. And let's go.
Missouri down to its final strike. 4 games over, and Florida has its second league win as they score 6 in the first inning and cruise to an 11-2